We're here at Crystal Springs City Hall with the Mayor's Youth Council, and today they are discussing their community project, and they're debating about where to plant. Their whole project is basically creating a movement in Crystal Springs where it's beautifying certain areas in Crystal Springs in hopes that others will follow suit and begin to beautify as well. And for the first location of this beautification project, they're debating where should it be. Um, yeah, they have two areas. They would like to plant it at the top of Piazza Street, um, or they would like to plant it over there at the Head Start. We have two arguments. The argument to the right, they want to plant at the top of Piazza Street in commemoration of Freetown and beautifying Freetown. The ones to the left, their argument is for the Head Start on South Jackson Street. They want to beautify that area so that the children can have something to look at when they're going in and out of school, beautifying that area, and so which they can take that home and there to their own communities. Now, first argument, I will give. Who has a coin?
Let me check.
I got to rely on Henry to have my coin. Matter of fact, I got one.
Oh, never mind.
Heads or tails? Who got it? Heads or for the right? Tails? What that say?
Heads.
Heads. All right. Who had heads? All right. Would you guys rather start first or let them first? All right. First argument. All right. Who's gonna start on for the left side?
Vice President.
Henry.
Vice
Scissors.
President.
All right.
Okay, I guess I'll
All right. You can start with there. He's arguing where the first location. They feel like they should be at the Head Start, where they should start their community service project. So, Henry, you can go ahead and take it away. 2 minutes, sir.
Okay. We say it should be planted at Brusher Creek because once the kids go, kids are just starting at Brusher Creek. So they easily influence. If we go ahead and show them something positive, they'll be influenced by the positivity. And plus, parents and other people are going there too to pick them up to and from the school. So they see it too, and the children can inspire them to love it and stuff like that. For like, if we get ready to go planning at the Elite Barbershop, they would know that we want to do that, and it would be less likely that they would throw trash or tamper with the plants. Because if we go ahead and plant at Brusher Creek right now, where all the stuff is going out there, it's most likely you gotta get trash thrown on it or ruined by other people or kids.
Okay. All right. All right. For the right side of the top of Piazza Street, want to plant? All right. You'll go. I want you guys to speak loud as well.
All right. Well, my argument is plain and simple. I'm gonna start out by saying, my ISS teacher, he worked at a penitentiary a few years back, and he told me that when somebody got ready to break out or they were doing something they weren't supposed to or in a violent manner, to stop them, they were aiming at the center mass of their body. Well, what did that pertain to my argument? Okay, the Elite Barbershop is at the center of Freetown. And Freetown is known for having a bad mentality going through people here. When people think of Freetown or that part of the city, they think that only in a negative light, that the kids over there are not good kids. The people over there are not good people, which is not totally true. See, if you would like to stop that mentality, you aim for the center mass of where you're trying to start something out. So I would say that starting out there would put a stop or put a hope into that mentality, and that mentality of beautifying the city, once it starts in Freetown, then it can spread to the rest of the city.
All right. Thank you for that right side. Left side, Brusher Creek. Your counter to that?
Oh, we gotta say something to it?
To what the president said, Brush Creek, it might not be, as in center town as in Freetown, but Brush Creek is a school for young kids, which means it has a bigger reputation. More people know about Brush Creek. Like let's say we plant the flowers in Freetown. Freetown isn't quite as a well-known location as Rush Creek, so it might not get that much on rep for having the flowers there. But if you put it in Rush Creek, everyone would know about it. Then things like parents would see it, the kids would see it, everybody who drives down there see it, 'cause it's right next to Crystal Village. And then since it's a school, it could be put on the news and put on live TV, and more people know about it.
Okay. All right. If you are viewing, the Crystal Springs Mayor's Youth Council is having a debate about what area would they like to plant their first beautification project, and they have boiled it down to two areas. They would like to focus in either at Brescia Creek Head Start, or at the top of Piazza Street, right in front of Elite Barbershop. Now, the right side of the room says Elite Barbershop. The left side of the room says Brescia Creek Head Start. If you are viewing, you can place your vote as well. Which side do you think they should start off on? Now, to counter the left side, the right side, is your time to counter.
Okay, to what the Darius was saying, I believe that Brescia Creek is now well known to people like us because they was the last thing they would probably say Brescia Creek. They know Elite Barbershop because I heard, well, I know around school they talk about their location, and they will know about Elite Barbershop before they know about Brescia Creek. And also, Brescia Creek, if we it'll have more. If we improve the area, we get money. We improve our revenue, and also it'll be more attractive to people, and more people will get their hair cut, and it will have more attraction and more people going to the area. Also, I would like to also say about that area of Brescia Creek. Since it's a school, I understand that there's a garden, you can plant a garden over there. But with Elite Barbershop, that's an area that also needs improvement on, because that area feels abandoned. That place where Elite Barbershop is now used to be an abandoned thing. It was an abandoned building, something used to be a restaurant, something. But around Freetown, that area seems a bit dead, and it's kind of abandoned. It feels abandoned. I live over that area, and to me, it feels abandoned, and it feels like a ghost town. I don't want to feel like the place I'm living is a ghost town. I know the people live here. I don't want my area to feel like a ghost town, because I want my area to improve. Harry lives over there. I live over there. Well, yeah. We live over there, and we need better improvement in our area, because there's so much abandoned buildings going on, and we need improvement in our area.
All right, Todd. All right. Now, we just heard the counter for the right side. Now, I'm going to pose this question, and I'm going to give both sides a chance to answer and counter. The question is, which area, why your perspective area will have the most influence if we planted that project there? First, I'm going to start off with the right side, since they won the toss, and you guys can choose who. First, you got to choose who could answer that question. Which one of you guys are going to answer? All right, Mr. Gilmore. All right. You have to explain why your perspective area will have the most influence if started off there.
All right. With Theodore had said that it's like in the center of Crystal Springs or the center of Freetown. It's a location in which a lot of people pass by there. You know, you have churches, and you have like a middle school at one end, and down there, a high school as well. And like I said, a lot of people pass down there going to either the school or church or to work. In the areas where there are like, it's not beautiful, and there are like a lot of areas in which like there's a church that it looks like it's never been used, like it's run down. There are houses in which it looks like it's been burned down or run down. A lot of people, however, do go to the elite barbershop, and they say, for instance, you know, you need a haircut, but you don't particularly go to the barbershop, and if flowers are planted there, you know, people could like, it increases the chances of like people bringing up their barbershop because it's like the one starting point or the one location in which positivity exists, and you know, more people start to go there. You know, you positively make more money, and a lot of good things will happen to Crystal Springs and Freetown. It's like a start of a whole new area.
Time. All right. Who on this end will? All right. Question is, why will your prospective area have the most influence?
My respective area will have the most influence because it's children. You're most likely to influence a child to do better than a grown person. And the children, they'll be around there way more than people will be around the beginning of Freetown. Because when you drive through Freetown, it's hey, you just look at it and you keep going. You're not sitting there just staring at it. Kids, when they get picked up, when they get picked up, and they get dropped out, when they have recess, they'll be around flowers like almost all the time when they're down there, instead of just, you know, going by seeing it one time and just leaving. And what they're saying about how people drive through Freetown every day, I don't, because I live in town. See, you probably have a certain number of people who live by Freetown, certain number of people who live on my side of town. And then again, how many people do you think is just gonna sit there and look at the flowers? Because like they're saying about the barbershop, when you get your haircut, you're not outside, you inside the building, not outside where you can view the flowers. So not that much influence going on. And again, when you come get your haircut, you focus on there, you're not focusing on anything else.
All right. Right side, your time to counter. Who will be the person to counter that? All right.
Well, first I would like to point out that he said when you're getting your haircut, you're most on the inside, that you're not going to have that much influence on the flower bed. But just like at Brush Creek Barbershop, most of the classes, everything are took on the inside of the class, and also when they are when even their playground is at the back of the school. So just like Elite Barbershop, the only time that people would see the garden is either passing or going in and out of those establishments. And more people will be passing by in Elite Barbershop due to there being more people staying on that side of town than they do Brushy Creek. I stay on South Jackson Street going toward Brushy Creek, and I know for a fact that with me staying over there, that there's way more people that stay over on the side of the Elite Barbershop. And I know that everybody's going to pass there at some point because it's such an important part of the city. I pass her all the time, and I stay on the other side of town.
All right, left side. Your counter to this argument, this debate, or should you? 5 seconds. 5 seconds, and you guys decline.
Well, I understand what Dee was saying. I understand what he's saying, how like the kids are mostly on the inside and they're on the outside, and how you have to go in and out in a season. But since the kids gotta go to school almost daily, they have way more opportunities to see the flowers, interact with them, and gain more influence about them as they see it through that day or through that whatever time frame they are when they go by there. They gain more influence, they can spread that influence since they are easily influenced. They can spread it to their friend, they can spread it to their mom, they can spread it to their dad. Because, like my nephew, whenever he sees something that he likes, because he does like flowers, anytime he sees something outside the window or in his classroom, because sometimes I do go there to visit him, He'll tell me to look at these flowers, or he'll tell me to look whatever's outside. Cause kids like my nephew is, their attention span, or I mean not their attention span, but a lot of stuff can get their attention either easily, easily. For like I said, for my nephew, whenever he sees something that he likes, like flowers or bugs or anything like that, he tried to get me to see it too. He tried to get whoever close to see it. So 60 kids, they are amazed by stuff easily. They can see this, even if it's just a glimpse, they can influence someone else to look at it.
Right. Well, that concludes our debate about, like I was saying, the Crystal Springs Mayor's Youth Council. They are planning a Make Crystal Springs Beautiful project in which they want to start a movement in the city of Crystal Springs by conducting different projects as far as beautification projects around the city, and start that movement by helping getting other people involved in the community, just by planting flowers and maybe trees in certain areas, but just really trying to create a social change by doing that. So if you guys stay tuned in, you will see what they come up with, how they're going to do it, and when they're going to start. Over and out.